area for today's race, and I think it's shaping up to be a classic. Here we are then at the Albert Park circuit. 3.3 miles of bumpy street track, but not a lot in the way of elevation changes. The circuit goes all the way around the lake, taking in 16 corners. Note the DRS zones into turns 1, 3 and 13. They'll offer our drivers a number of good opportunities to overtake. It's just about time to go to the track for the beginning of the race, but before we do, Anthony Davidson, what types of strategy do you think we can expect for today's event?
Well, there's a lot that both the driver and the team have to keep in mind when going into a race. The tyres, fuel, energy recovery systems, the list goes on and on. But I think the key to today's victory will come down to the pit stop strategy. Come in too soon and you might find yourself needing more than one stop. Too late and you're putting yourself at a disadvantage by spending longer on worn tyres.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Sainz, Lance Stroll, and Hamilton. Ricciardo, they've taken a grid penalty. Ocon, Norris, and Pierre Gasly. Raikkonen, Schwartzman, George Russell, and Vettel. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. The engineer, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Mick Schumacher, they've taken a grid penalty. Latifi, Verstappen, and Nikita Mazepin. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
Okay, let's finish the season.